LA Fitness is being sued by the federal government for allegedly discriminating against people with disabilities.
A 98-year-old man who goes to the Beverly Hills location every week says he's the victim of this kind of discrimination after the elevator was out for months. That is until On Your Side's Christine Lazar stepped in to help.
Yeah, you know, it's really troubling that people have to come to us, right? You should be able to go to customer service or the staff wherever you are and say, hey, there's an issue. Can it get fixed? And when it doesn't get fixed, they come to me. And then, of course, when I looked into it, I saw that, at least according to the federal government, this is a systemic issue that's impacting multiple LA Fitnesses, not just the one here in Beverly Hills. Well, it's really quite amazing to think that someone who is almost a century old is still working out. It is no easy feat, and it's only made harder by having to walk 2 flights of stairs at that age just to get to the locker room.
I'm 98 years old, and I am retired for 35 years.
Retired anesthesiologist Vic Uri isn't spending his retirement sitting down.
I've been traveling quite a bit, and I've been going to LA Fitness 3 times a week.
Here at the Beverly Hills location where he lifts weights and stretches. But the workout he didn't expect has been navigating 2 flights of stairs every time he goes to the locker room. Uri says the elevator has been down for nearly 3 months.
And it's a long stairway. And if you exercise, if you, God forbid, have to go to the bathroom, you have to go up that stair again and go down that stair to go back to the gym.
Uri has issues with balance and his right knee. He says when he complained repeatedly to LA Fitness workers,
They shrug their shoulders. They don't know. They seem completely unconcerned.
we contacted LA Fitness's parent company, Orange County-based Fitness International, and within hours, we received notice that the elevator had been fixed. But the US Attorney's Office says what happened in Beverly Hills is representative of a systemic issue at the fitness chain. Last month, it filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against LA Fitness for allegedly discriminating against people with disabilities.
We found that some of these gyms did not provide access to their entrance. Some didn't provide access to pools and other facilities. Some didn't provide access to showers and bathrooms.
The lawsuit asked the court to force LA Fitness to ensure that its facilities are readily accessible and usable by individuals with disabilities, and that its equipment, including elevators, is maintained in operable working condition, so people of all abilities are able to use it.
I understand there are other people out there that also have suffered because they had disabilities and weren't provided sufficient access. That's why we encourage anyone who's out there who might have encountered similar types of violations, similar lack of access, to come forward and tell us so we can include it in this lawsuit.
A spokesperson for LA Fitness said it plans to defend against the lawsuit and that the company takes its obligation to comply with the ADA seriously and promptly responds to any ADA issues. Uri is not one of the plaintiffs named in the suit, but he says he is speaking out because he has no plans to slow down, even at almost a century old.
I feel that this might give a little publicity to them, and they might get off their behind and get to work.
I did ask a spokesperson for the parent company of LA Fitness why it took so long to fix the elevator, and she blamed supply chain issues and old equipment that's hard to get parts for. So
It's just so sad.
either way, it is now fixed. Yeah, and I mean,
This
what
is
an
one person, but
amazing,
it could
yes,
multiply.
yes.
Yeah.
And there are stories in that lawsuit about people having to hoist themselves out of the pool because the lift going into the pool isn't working. You know, and listen, if you're someone with disabilities, it's hard enough for us, you know, who don't have disabilities to get to the gym. If you're struggling with something, be it age or something going on with your body, the fact that you're there and you don't have the equipment or the resources to do the workout that you're
out there.
right. Yes.
That's the frustration.
So the idea behind this lawsuit, obviously, is to compel all of the locations to be ADA compliant, and also, aside from upgrading them, there would also be a monetary fine. So,
All right, Christine,
we'll see.
thank you.